Assalamu alaikum ji, hello everyone. My name is Mohammad Arzameen and I'm official representative at NC Solicitors. Today's video is going to be on Australia and it's going to be an important one because right now there is a news that Australia ban has been extended. International travel ban has been extended till Feb 2022. So I'm going to clear that confusion. I'm going to discuss the details that what is the exact news, what is the confusion and how people are perceiving it and how people should react on this. So let's just say it's going to be a good news, right? So kindly do watch the full video, and for all those people who haven't subscribed the channel, kindly subscribe the channel so that you can get the latest information on daily and regular basis. Now the news is, I'm gonna start on a positive note, and it is a positive news. Scott Morrison has signaled Australia is likely to open up international students and skilled workers next week. By next week, it is expected that international borders will open for international students and skilled workers, while health authorities continue to weigh up whether to adjust the timing of booster shots. The federal government reveals it would extend emergency powers. They will extend emergency powers for a further 2 months to Feb 2022, keeping in force mandatory mask wearing for international flights and restrictions on international travel from countries deemed high risk. The impact of the Omicron variant of COVID-19 was a top agenda for the final national cabinet meeting of the year, but Morrison said his government was inclined to reopen to international students and skilled workers on 15th of December. Last cabinet meeting has been held already, and Scott Morrison, the PM of Australia, was inclined towards bringing back international students back to Australia and workers back to Australia. The next cabinet meeting is going to be held by the start of next year. There is going to be no cabinet meeting in this month, in December 2021 anymore. That was only due to happen at the beginning of December, but it was delayed to allow authorities to gather more information, as we know, about the Omicron variant. Asked on Friday whether the borders would open on the date, Morrison said the government was taking more advice at the moment, but it is certainly our disposition. He planned to keep moving forward, not to go back. Scott Morrison has said he planned to keep moving forward, not going back. Now there are some important statements, some important points that you must consider. Point number one: Scott Morrison wants to open up international borders for international students by next week and for workers by next week. Final cabinet meeting has been held, and in that cabinet meeting, PM of Australia Scott Morrison was inclined towards opening of the borders, and he is saying that keep moving forward, not to go back. Keep moving forward means to open up the international borders. It simply means to open up the international borders. Now this is the news. Now coming to the news where people are saying that ban has been extended. The emergency power of further 2 months to Feb 2022. Emergency power ban has, you can call it as a ban. Emergency powers have been extended by Feb 2022. Now what are these basically emergency powers? The extension of the biosecurity emergency period will mean the continuation of. Now I'm going to discuss 4 points, and that is basically the extension. Point number 1: mandatory pre-departure testing and mask wearing for international flights. Restriction on international travel from high-risk countries. Restrictions on outbound international travel for unvaccinated Australians. And point number 4: restrictions on the entry of cruise vessels within Australia territory reviewed and will be reviewed monthly. These are the 4 basic points that there is. You have to wear the mask. Testing will be there. Restriction on international travel from highest countries, you can't travel. Restriction on outbound international travelers for Australia if they are not vaccinated, and restriction on entry of cruise vessels coming to Australia, and they will be reviewed every month. Now these 4 bans, basically you can say it, will be extended till 17th of Feb 2022. These are basically the emergency measures. Emergency measures have been basically extended till 17th Feb 2022. So for the love of God, borders are not going to be closed now. There is no such news that the travel ban, international travel ban, has been extended till Feb 2022. This is not going to happen. PM of Australia is saying that by next week he wants to open up international borders for international students and workers. Only and only, again I'm repeating this, only and only the emergency measures have been extended, you can say, till 17th Feb 2022. So this means, to conclude this video, borders will open up inshallah by next week. borders will open up before Christmas, inshallah, and the Feb intake is going to be in Australia for international students. So you guys don't have to worry. Please don't mix news. Please just don't read the article, just the top line, and make a decision on that. Sometimes I'm also a human being. I also make that mistakes, but one should learn from their mistakes, right? So don't make these mistakes. Read carefully, and when there is a particular news, kindly try to wait for some more news, some more articles, and firstly read all information properly and then try to make a decision. So again, to conclude this video, borders will open up by next week, inshallah, and students will travel to Australia by next week. There's no ban extension on international travel for students and workers. So I hope you have liked this video. So kindly do tell me in the comment section what are your views regarding this particular video, and if you have any questions, you can still ask me in the comment section, right? Thank you very much for your time. Take care. Allah Hafiz.